Good morning, everybody, and happy Friday. It's Denise Cox here with Bird's Nest Designs, and I'm here today to share with you the amazing, exciting September paper pumpkin kit. My kit just arrived, so I haven't really even delved into what's inside. And I'm hoping that you will join me this morning to explore the Haunts and Harvest paper pumpkin kit. Oh, I've got my all right, so let's open this kit. As you can see, there's a beautiful wood grain box. I love when they decorate the box. It's always so much fun. Okay, so inside we've got a soft succulent stamp spot. That's one of the new in colors. We've got a gorgeous fall theme stamp set with lots of fun little sayings. I don't know if you guys can see that. We've got Happy Halloween, You're a Blessing, I Pick You Every Time, Hey There Pumpkin, and Thank You. And then we've got some pretty leaf images as well. So that's a fun stamp set. And we'll open up the tissue here. And I'm just actually going to pull the whole thing out from the box. Okay, so here we've got some bits and pieces, and it looks like there's a lot of pieces in here. And on the bottom, there's always instructions. So, oh my goodness, look at how cute these little pumpkins and apples. Oh my goodness, I love them. So these are little treat boxes that we're gonna make. When you open it up, as always, there's full color instructions for creating the projects. I love that about Paper Pumpkin. And on the back, there's some neat new ideas as well. It shows you what's included in the kit. So let's get started at looking. So we've got, this looks like it's wired. Okay, we've got some cute little tags. We've got all the little treat containers. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 that are green on one side and red on the other. Ooh, I love that. We've got some gloss black paper here. Looks like a little wagon wheel and some black strips. We've got some jack-o'-lantern pieces to make faces. More treat boxes. So on one side, we've got this pretty pale papaya, and on the other side, we've got a nice soft succulent design. And there are 4, it looks like 4 of those. Okay, here's some die cuts. We've got a bunch of die cut leaves. So green on one side, the reverse is white, which means you could always stamp these or do something a little different with them. Lots of adhesive strips. So like if you've watched my videos before, you know that Paper Pumpkin, you don't even need to have your own adhesive. And then more, these are fun, nice pumpkin pie pattern. And on the reverse is another beautiful red pattern. Okay, and then there's some more adhesive dots. So let's get some of this stuff moved out of the way. Let's throw that off to the side. Oh, and one thing I do want to point out, I haven't done this yet and I won't do it on this video, but this box you can make into a wheelbarrow that will house all these little treat containers. So that's really fun, and I will put it together and I will share the finished project along with the YouTube video on how you put that together. So that'll be exciting, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so pull out the instructions here and we'll start by making one of the little pumpkins. So we're going to use the pumpkin pie. And it says first that we're going to stamp. Okay, so we're going to need this leaves. We're going to need 2 of them. So I'm just going to pop them out. We're going to need a label. I'll pop one of those out. Okay, and then our stamp set, which I've got buried. And Happy Halloween is what we're going to use on this one. So I've got the Happy Halloween stamp here. I'm just going to put that on the block. So you do need to provide your own blocks for Paper Pumpkin. However, that being said, the very first time that you sign up for Paper Pumpkin, your first kit will include an acrylic block. So you'll have that for future kits as well. So I've just got the 2 stamps we're going to be using. Now, like I showed you in the beginning, it comes with a Stampin' Spot in Soft Succulent. Now you would open these and use it. However, I already have the full size ink pad, so I'm just going to use that for today, and then I'm going to save this for a little giveaway or prize down the road. So I've got my Soft Succulent ink pad ready to go, and I'm going to start by stamping this lovely leaf stamp onto our die cuts. Okay, and because it's photopolymer, it's super easy to line it up. That one's probably going to be a little off center. Oh, not too bad. Okay, and then we'll take our tag and we'll stamp Happy Halloween. Perfect. All right, so those pieces are done. That's all the stamping that's required for this particular one. I'm going to set the stamp set aside, and then I'm going to bring in our die cut, and it's already scored, and obviously it's all cut for you. They do say a tip on here is to use a pencil to slightly curl the flaps in before folding. Okay, so what we're going to do is, I'm just trying to read what it's saying here. When connecting the top, push 1 tip in and hook 2 over it. Then push 2 in and hook the remaining flap. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. So it says to use a pencil. I don't have a pencil handy, but I do have my Take a Pick tool. So I'm gonna just, I'm thinking what they mean is to curl these just a little, oops. Okay. That one's gonna need some tape to repair. Don't curl them really tightly. Oh dear. So we're just gonna slightly curl. And that one that I just did that to is not ruined. It just needs a little piece of Scotch tape and it'll be good to go. Okay. So we're going to fold on all of the score lines. And they're nicely scored, so this is really actually very easy to fold them together. Okay, and now we're gonna, after it's been folded once, we're gonna lay it flat. And we're going to find those adhesive strips that they gave us. And we're going to put a small one on each of these little flaps at the bottom. So really simple, just peel and stick. And then a longer one, so there was 2 different size adhesive strips here. We're going to put a longer one over here. All right, so now we've got all of our adhesive attached. And now we can go ahead and peel them off. And then we're going to create this darling little treat container. So first thing, we're going to turn and we're going to take this back flap and push it down like that. You'll see why in just a sec. And then I'm going to line up this flap here with the edge of the paper. Oops. Okay, and then I'll just kind of give that a squeeze so that it's all connected. And then on the bottom here, we're just going to push all these pieces down, close this flap over top. Okay, I'll put it on the bottom and I'll just give it a nice, a little bit more pressure. So there we've got our container starting, isn't it darling? All right, so now to close this, push one tip in and hook two over it. So we're going to push one in. Okay, like this, okay? And then push two in and hook the remaining flap. So we're gonna push those two in and we're gonna hook this around the top. Oh. There we go. Okay, so we've got this cute little container. Of course, the candy would go inside. I don't have any candy right here right now, but you would put the candy in and then you would close it all up. So the next thing that we want to do is take this wired raffia, it looks like to me, and we're going to just give it a twirl. So it's going to be a little thick. You could just use your finger, but I'm going to twirl it around my piercing tool here. Okay, and then I'm going to pull it apart, and then we've got this nice spring-like coil. We can pull it apart. We're going to thread that through our tag. Okay. And then that, just look at this picture here. Okay, so then they've got it wrapped they have this, oh my goodness. They have it just sort of wrapped around these flaps. No, it's not actually holding them shut because that's what the those little flaps were doing, but it's just to give that kind of fun look. So again, we can just take our this and spin it around like so, and then we can tighten this one up too, and then we can just wrap that. I'm sure this gets easier as we go, no worries. All right, there we go. Okay, so now we've got the Happy Halloween upside down, so that's not ideal. We'll flick that around, put it back on. So it's going to come that way. It says Happy Halloween. And then we're going to use a couple of our little glue dots, which here they are here. And just put one on the back of each of the leaves. Peel those backings off. And then as per the instructions, I believe we're just going to attach them right onto the box. One final step for this cute little pumpkin guy. There we go. Okay, isn't it cute? So the last thing we're going to do is we're going to create a jack-o'-lantern face. So I'm going to put my jack-o'-lantern face right here on the side of the pumpkin. So I'm going to start with the mouth. Like so. And then these little cute little triangles for the eyes. Oops. And there we go. How cute is that? I love this so much. And I think it's gonna look darling with that wheelbarrow made and filled with all of these little treat containers. So there was 12 in total, right? 2, 4, yeah, 12 treat boxes in total. So that's the one I wanted to share with you today, was how to make the jack-o'-lantern. Of course, there's other options that we can make as well. You can see there's apples, and you can do the pumpkins in any color you want. So I just wanted to show you today how easy and cute these are to make. Now next month's paper pumpkin is Christmas, and I love when Christmas crafting begins. It's my favorite crafting time of the year for sure. So I will have some information out on the October kit. You can sign up for Paper Pumpkin before the 10th of October and you'll receive the brand new Christmas kit. It coordinates with that beautiful silver colored cabin suite in the mini catalog, so that's going to be really, really pretty. So thank you everybody for joining in today. If you've liked what you've seen and you're interested in Paper Pumpkin, please reach out to me, ask me any questions you have. When I'm done and I log out of this live video today, I will post in the comments below the link to sign up to Paper Pumpkin if you choose to do that. Everybody who signs up for Paper Pumpkin with me as a subscriber gets a free gift every single month in your email inbox, and we send you a complete color PDF with some basic instructions on how to make a number of alternate projects with the kit contents. So we're busy working on getting the ones done for this kit and any of my subscribers. That will be in your inbox as soon as we have it all ready for you. So thank you so much for joining me this Friday morning. I hope you have an amazing weekend. And it looks like we're going to have some nice weather for the next couple of days anyways here in the West Kootenays. So I'm super excited for that. And I'm super excited to spend some time in my craft room. So thanks everybody for being here. Have a wonderful day.